Assalamualaikum to Madam Raihan and greetings to everyone. We are from Group 3. We'll be presenting about how to promote awareness on healthy lifestyle. So we have come up with an activity based on person-centered theory. The activity is called Transformative Self-Exploration. This project was prepared by us, our group leader ZAINAB, and the group members Ain, me, Sabrina, Nantini, and MOURISHA. So let's start with the introduction that will be presented by MOURISHA.
Person-centered therapy, developed by KHAIRUDDIN, focuses on a humanistic approach that emphasizes the client's inherent capacity for self-awareness and personal growth. The therapist provides a supportive and non-judgmental environment and allowing the client to explore their feelings and emotions. The therapists communicate empathy to help clients feel heard, understood, and safe. They also offer acceptance and support without judgment, fostering a sense of safety for clients to express themselves openly. Person-centered therapy actively relates to a healthy lifestyle. A healthy lifestyle includes both mental and physical health. The theory holds a humanistic approach that emphasizes the essential virtuousness and eventuality for growth within each existence. The goal is to provide clients with the unconditioned necessary for self-exploration and personal growth with each existence. Our group has come up with an activity that relates to person-centered therapy, which is also known as self-exploration, transformative self-exploration. This activity is targeted towards the students aged between 13 and 18. In this activity, students will be reflecting on themselves by acting as two different selves, which first will be ideal self and second will be their real self. Ideal self serves as the person that aspires to be. Meanwhile, real self serves as the unique self of that particular client. When reflecting on their ideal self, students often feel empowered to change the way and the perspectives they view things on. The way they self-explore will lead them into self-awareness and self-development. By reflecting on their ideal self, they explore themselves in a better way, and it also changes the perspective, the way things view. Self-awareness and self-development helps them to reduce the bridge between the ideal self and real self. Thank you.
So hi, my name is ZAINAB binti KHAIRUDDIN, metric number 012023090706, and today I will present my part, which is objective of this activity. So for this activity, we use people-centered theory, and this works best for highly motivated students as they are the one who put in a lot of the work. This activity is guided by specific objective which will increase their self-acceptance and help them to discover themselves and also to create a safe environment around the students. So one of the objectives in this activity is to increase self-acceptance in the students. This is because in order for the student to make significant progress toward their own growth, they must be able to perceive the truth about themselves. For example, acknowledging the aspect of themselves that they cannot alter, including their character and personality. As a result, this will acquire the strength to confidently face challenge. To sum up, this goal is for students to not only recognize their strength but also to appreciate and work constructively with their limitation. Second objective is to help the student discover themselves. This is important aspect for them in their personal and academic growth. This is because the student self-discovery has brought an advantages that impact not just their academic achievement, but also their overall health and future direction. For example, with this activity, they can learn about their unique strength and weakness, and develop the skill of self-reflection and passion of themselves. To conclude, the intention of this objective is to provide the student the ability to make well-informed decisions about their future. Next, our objective is to create a safe environment for the student. This is because when we can create a positive learning environment where students feel accepted and valued, they are more likely to become more successful in learning at the school. For example, in this activity, we want the student to know that their thought and feeling are acknowledged without judgment. In conclusion, students will be encouraged to freely express their thought, emotion, and experience in this compassionate and non-judgmental therapeutic activity, and also the environment. The teacher's management plan and expectation plays a large role in the classroom community. Students cannot learn effectively in an environment where the facilitator has lost control. The teacher should make his or her expectation and consequences for classroom behavior very clear, so students understand rules, boundaries, and how to learn in a safe manner. When the teacher's management plan is fair, consistent, and organized, the student understand what to expect and can make wise choice and take responsibility for their actions. To conclude, this person-centered therapy and the activity both focus on an unconditional positive rewards to help the student increase their self-awareness and acknowledge their potential for growth. These objectives also align with the needs of themselves.
Transformative self-exploration is an activity meant for secondary students of the age 40 years old. The activity is scheduled after school to suit the student academic schedule. For secondary students within this age group, the activity was conducted on Thursday, 9 November, taken only for 1 hour after school, that was 2:10 p.m. Until 3:10 p.m. There were letters provided for the students 3 days before the activity started to inform their parents that they will be running late for home. This is because we want to avoid any conflict with the student parents. Moreover, after school time, enable students to play an active role during transformative exploration without disrupting their learning with other subjects. This will allow secondary students to reflect, participate in therapeutic sessions, and express their thought and feeling to facilitate during the activities. Hence, enabling them to grow personally and have awareness about themselves through the program. Thank you. And about the duration, transformative self-exploration is an activity meant for secondary school students of the age 40 years old. The activity is scheduled after school to suit the student academic schedule. For secondary students within this age group, the activity was conducted on Thursday, 9 November, taking only 1 hour after school, that was 2:10 p.m. to 3:10 p.m. There were letters provided for the student 3 days before the activity started to inform their parents that they will be running late for home. This because we want to avoid any conflict with the student parents. Moreover, after school time enables students to play an active role during transformative self-exploration without disrupting their learning with other subjects. This will allow secondary students to reflect,
participate in therapeutic session, and express their thought and feeling to the facilitator during the activity. Hence, enabling them to grow personality and have awareness about themselves through the program without jeopardizing their academic commitments.
Hello, good evening. My name is LAILA NURSABRINA. Today I'm going to explain the procedures of the activity which is ideal self versus ourself. This embark on a profound journey of self-exploration and core in the principle of person-centered therapy. The interplay between our ideal self and real self stand as a pivotal point of introspection, offering a unique and transformative opportunity for deep self-reflection and acceptance and self-acceptance. In the next moments, we will engage in a process that encourages a holistic understanding of ourselves. So for the first one is transformative gesture. To commence this transformative process, we invite each of them, invite each of students to partake in a simple yet powerful gesture, which is take an A4 sheet and fold it into two halves like this. This, as seemingly mundane, symbolize the initiation of a journey where we collectively delve into the intricate depths of our desire and courageously confront the realities that shape our unique identities. So, for the next part is expressing ideals and real self. Okay, now on the first page, write down their name and age. For the next page, encourage them to articulate their ideal self, which is a manifestation of their dreams and aspirations. On the opposite side, confront their real self with a candid representation of their current state. Through this activity, we aim to collectively explore the dynamic interplay between our aspirations, the complex canvas of our present reality. So for the fundamental introduction for the fundamental concepts, as we embark on this introspective journey, let's lay the groundwork with a thoughtful introduction to the fundamental concepts of the ideal self and real self. Within the context of person-centered therapy, this exploration encourages each of them to delve into recesses of their subconscious, deciphering the motivation behind their ideal self, while simultaneously encouraging the authenticity inherent in their real self. So for the next part is reflective writing session. With the A4 sheet new folded, we want them to express their real self on one side. Let's refer it as one side, and their real self on the other side, side 2. Side 1, side 2. Our reflective writing session will emphasize introspection and vulnerability. Feel free to lay bare their innermost thoughts and aspirations in this canvas. Throughout this process, gentle guidance will be provided, fostering an atmosphere of trust and openness. So the next one is sharing a reflection for the other process. As the reflective writing session draw to a close, we transition into share with counselors, so it will be related to person-centered. We invite each of them to articulate why they aspire to embody their ideal self. This sharing session takes a nuanced turn as we collectively explore the underlying motivation and a desire fueling these aspirations. So for the last part is counselors' roles and conclusion. As we guide in this journey, my role is to adeptly navigate our shared conversation relating the exercise back to the core principle of person-centered therapy. Throughout, we will emphasize themes of self-acceptance and unconditional positive regard. Let's conclude this transformative exploration with an open mind and renewed commitment to understanding ourselves better, fostering personal growth and acceptance along the way. So this activity will end with students' feedback about this activity, which is ideal self versus ourself. So they will give their feedback like like they thought. So that is the end and closing for this activity and these procedures. Thank you. That's all from my part.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. To Madam Raihan, my name is NURUL FATHIHAH BINTI HAZANI, and I'm going to talk about how the activity relate with person-centered theory. So our goal is to analyze how the activity connect with the person-centered theory, since we are using this theory to promote awareness of healthy lifestyles towards students. Therefore, here are several aspects that form a relationship between the activity and person-centered theory. First of all, the activity relates with person-centered theory by encouraging students to share their feelings, even if it's positive or negative. This is because the purpose of both is to help the students in working through challenges and promoting healing. The evidence we can see here is the activity supports the central idea of the theory, which is that admitting one's feelings is crucial by giving students a way to express their emotions. As a result, students who express their emotions can enhance their communication skills, becoming adept at expressing themselves clearly and understanding interpersonal interaction with others. In short, the activity and person-centered theory both work together in creating a space that encourages genuine self-expression by removing negativity and judgment in students' surrounding. Secondly, rather than pushing students to make a particular decision, the activity and person-centered theory both encourage them to consider the consequences of their decisions. The reason why is because independent thinkers are more likely to explore innovative ideas and approaches than those who avoid making decisions for themselves. Since students are the only ones who truly understand their needs, feelings, and problems, so it is their responsibility to find solutions and achieve their objectives. As a result, students who make their own decisions regularly will develop the ability to identify challenges, evaluate potential solutions, and implement effective strategies to solve the problems in their life. To sum up, the activity and person-centered theory both promote the capacity in equipping students to make decisions independently for real-world situations. Lastly, the students come to a greater agreement between their idea and actual selves in the activity. This is similar to the principles of person-centered theory, which provide a solid foundation for pursuing greater agreement between the student's idea and true identities. For example, principles of congruence, empathic understanding, and unconditional positive regard can also be seen in this activity. When students are true to themselves, they form more genuine relationships with their friends, educators, and others in the school. In short, the relationship between the activity and person-centered theory is that both give opportunities for the students to go on a transformative journey that brings their self-perceptions closer to their real, authentic selves. In conclusion, we have related the activity and person-centered theory in encouraging students to share their feelings and to assist students in exploring the outcomes of their decisions, and students can reach a deeper understanding of their true selves. Together, they assist students in developing a deeper sense of authenticity, self-awareness, and goes beyond the classroom in preparing students for the challenges they will face in the real world. So that's all from me. Now I will pass it to the next presenter. Thank you.
Okay, I'm here to conclude my presentation. So, in conclusion part, I would like to explain about the benefits of activities and the challenges of activities. So, let me go to the first slide about the benefits of activities. So, in our activity, offers more to the numerous benefits. It's like help students identify their true purpose and direction in life by bridging the gap between their ideal self and real self. So, through self-reflection and introspection, students can gain a deeper understanding of themselves, like their strength, their weakness, and their passions, and so on. So, this self-discovery empowers them to make well-informed decisions on their future. So, furthermore, the activities also promote the development of self-acceptance, self-respect, and self-esteem. And student also has their own worries less about others thinking and acknowledging their weakness. Like some of them used to tell they are not good in this and they are not good in that. Oh, why don't they fail in their exam test? So this is the example how students usually they worried about themselves by others thinking. So the words others speak negatively, they feel hurt. By acknowledging their positive traits, they can focus more on their self-development. The activity also create a safe environment for students by freely express their thoughts, their emotions, and experiments, fostering and compassionate their non-judgmental atmosphere. The next slide, I would like to talk about the challenge of activity. The activity of transformative self-exploration, based on the report provided, faces the challenge of resistance to change and lack of awareness among students. So some students may resist changing their behavior due to their comfort zone and familiarity with their current habits. Additionally, some students may not fully understand the benefits of changing their behavior or be unaware of the negative consequence of their current habit. So by that, I would like to summarize. The activity may face challenges such as resistance to change and lack of awareness. It offers significant benefits and it helps students to identify their purpose and direction in life. And they also can develop their self-acceptance, self-respect, and self-esteem by creating a safe student's personal growth and prepares for them in the real world. Thank you.